So someone recently asked me this question, and I think it's a very interesting question that a lot of people do want to have the answer to, which is it possible to become a millionaire with a regular salary? I know some people already clicked into this video and like, hell yeah, because they have done it. But there's so many people out there that think it is not possible. And I'm here to tell you, it's possible. It's possible to become a millionaire with a regular salary because it has happened to so many people. And if you want to know the signs, if you're on your path to becoming a millionaire, let me share it with you. Now, the first way to know that you are on the path to become a millionaire is your savings rate. First of all, the number doesn't matter. Throughout this video, you're going to hear me say that a lot. The number and the rate you're saving doesn't matter. What's important is, are you even saving? Are you even putting money into an investment account? That's all that really matters. I don't care if it's just 1%. I don't care if it's just half a percent. As long as you're saving, you are on your path. Now, of course, eventually, because people are going to destroy me on the comment and they're going to say, well, you are going to need to put way more than just half of 1%. It will take you forever. I get that. But the point is, you're just building the foundation and you're starting. As long as you're starting, that's extremely important. 50% of society is not putting any money into retirement accounts at all. So as long as you're doing that, you are certainly on your way. Now, the second thing I want you to pay attention to is your net worth. If you're looking at your net worth right now, which is your total assets, your home, whatever money you have in your checking, your savings account, minus your liabilities, which to most people is probably going to be negative. But if that number is rising, if it's going from negative, it's getting closer to being positive, you are on the right track. You are moving towards the right trajectory, and that's all that really matters. This whole illusion of thinking you're stuck, you're gonna be broke forever, and you're never going to get out of it, that's not the case, especially if your net worth is continuously rising. Now, there's two things you could do here. If you have so much debt right now, you need to start tackling that debt and paying it off. And you also, in the same time, even if your job offers you a 401k match and you do have some debt, I highly recommend that you take at least the match, okay? Nothing more than that until you pay your debt off. But I highly recommend that you at least take the match, because what you're doing is you're increasing your net worth and you're getting yourself a whole lot closer. You will pay off your debt. Trust me, I know. You're grinding, you're doing all the right things. You clicked on this video, so obviously you really care about your finance. You will pay off your debt. And the time you pay off your debt and you also have the compound interest effect happening with your investments, you are going to hit millionaire status and be a whole lot freer. So remember, it doesn't matter how quick your net worth is moving, even if it's slow. Throughout time, is going to compound and is going to build you wealth. Now, the third way of knowing that you're actually on your path to hitting a millionaire and you're doing it even with your regular salary is due to the fact of, if you have a $500 emergency, you're able to cover it. 50% of society cannot cover a $500 expense. If you can do that, you're already doing better than 50% of society. If you could cover even 1,000, you're doing way better. At least you have that little cushion that's protecting you. Now, I know what people are going to say, 500 to 1,000, it's not a lot of money. You need way more than that. But I don't want to hear all that. As long as you are moving towards the right direction and at least you have that 500 to 1,000, I'm answering your question. You are on your path to becoming a millionaire. You're doing all the right simple things, the basic things to get you out of that paycheck to paycheck living cycle, and also to not continuously live broke. Now, the fourth sign is if your debt is going down. As long as your debt is going down, you are on the right path. Naturally, it's going to happen. Right now, you have a negative net worth and you're paying down your debt, is going to increase. Paying off your credit card debt, guys, is the number one thing that you need to do in order to build wealth. Not all debt is equal, right? If you have a student loan that has, let's say, a 2-3% rate on it, that's not a huge deal. But if you're here paying toxic debt, for example, you have somewhere between a range of 20% to 30% on your credit cards, that is destroying you. You're not going to be able to build so much wealth as long as you have that holding you down, because you're not going to get a 20 to 30% in the market. So tackle that debt. Do a debt snowball, do an avalanche, do all those methods, guys, to just pay it off and get it out of your life. I don't even care if you don't do a snowball and you don't do an avalanche. You could just do a mixture of both. You could do I hate this card, pay this card. You could do whatever it takes. But as long as you continuously paying off your debt, and even if you are paying off your debt and it's minimum and it's not increasing, you are doing the right things. Because having your credit card debt under control is a huge, huge win. Majority of people in society is struggling with credit card debt and they continuously using it, putting themselves even deeper and deeper into the hole. Now, the fifth thing is you are investing consistently. If you're investing consistently and you never stop, you're always investing. Even if you have some debt, you continue investing and you never stop, you eventually, it's going to happen. You will become financially free and get very close to becoming a millionaire. Reason being is because you have this habit of constantly investing and you're not here trying to time the market. You're just putting money in the market because you know, you're smart enough to know this as well, is the fact of the money is going to grow the longer it is in the market. So as long as you're continuously investing, you're doing all the right things. Just never, ever stop. But once you start paying off your debt, that's when you can start increasing it. Slowly and gradually start increasing your contributions. Whether you do it with your 401k, your Roth IRA, or your own brokerage account, it doesn't matter. You could choose any of those methods to try to build wealth. And the sixth thing is your bills don't scare you. If you are paying your bills and you just every month, paycheck to paycheck, looking at those bills scared as hell, then yeah, you would not be on your path to become a millionaire and you will be struggling living paycheck to paycheck. What you need to do is reevaluate your bills and try as much as possible to decrease your bills. You see, that's an easy way to hit financial freedom, is if you decrease your bills as much as possible, make your cost of living extremely low, then everything will be a whole lot easier to attain. But if you're maintaining a high lifestyle that you cannot support, well, now you need to save more, even more than $1 million to sustain that lifestyle. And if you remain unrealistic, all you're doing is holding yourself back. The name of the game, guys, is to create margin, create that gap. As long as you continuously create that gap with how much money you can save and not having all your money going into bills, that's going to be the quickest way for you to get financial freedom. And the seventh thing is if your credit score is moving in the right direction. I don't care right now if you have a 520 or a 550. I don't care. As long as it's moving up, that is a sign right there that you are doing all the right things. You're paying off your debt. You're being responsible. Your debt to income ratio is getting lower and lower and lower. If you maintain that, you're continuously doing that, you are going to get out of debt, and then all that money you're putting into debt, you can take out and put towards investing. And also, once you start borrowing in the future for a car, for a mortgage, you will not be paying so much in interest because now due to your credit score being higher than it was before, now you'll be able to take advantage of the lower interest rates. And never forget this, low interest rates equals a higher savings rate. And number 8, you're not comparing yourself to other people. You understand that so many people out there living this fake ass life on social media, acting like they have it all. You don't care about them. You care about yourself because you recognize personal finance is all about, well, personal finance. It doesn't matter what other people do. They could do what they want, but as long as you can maintain your household, you could do a nice budget and spend properly, you are definitely on the right path. And a good way to measure this as well is, are you doing better than last year? Is your credit score increasing from last year to now? Is your savings rate increasing from last year to now? How about your debt? Is that decreasing? If everything is moving towards the right directions, then everything you're doing is right. So is it doable to become a millionaire with your regular salary? Yes. Yes, it is. It's all about discipline. If right now you have no discipline, you're a mess, you're comparing your lifestyle to other people, you're not saving, you're doing all the wrong things financially, it doesn't matter how much income you bring in. Your life will not change. That's why you see all those videos about how to get a side hustle, get rich quick, all those nonsense. It just doesn't work. You could be given so much money and blow it because you do not have the foundation compared to someone that gets a decent salary, even $50,000, $60,000, doesn't matter, and they continuously invest and they continuously live a lifestyle that they could maintain, they will become a millionaire. And understand this, guys, a millionaire is not someone that brings in $1 million. A millionaire is someone that is worth $1 million and has assets that they can sell to bring them $1 million. It's a big difference. So yes, it's definitely doable. Drop a comment down below and let me know what you think. Do you think it's doable to become a millionaire with your regular salary? And if you are someone who did it, please share a story down below. I would love to hear it. We can all learn and all grow from it. In the same time, guys, hit the like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Catch you all in my next video. Peace.